Personally, I think everybody is enough. But for you to be good enough to work with me is you have to bring your heart to the table.
If I were a genie and somebody asked me for the wish that I wish you would not grant me this wish, your will is my command. Because I think what is at play in life generally is your will. In a relationship, it doesn't matter what you give a person. If they don't bring their will to the table, you're forcing them. Even with your relationship with God, it's not about your money. It's not even about your time. With God, it's about your will. So you find also that Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane had to say to God, this thing is really tough, but let it be according to your will. Jesus himself, being God and being the Son of God, he had to submit his will to the will of God. So for me, if you say, don't grant me this wish, your wish is my command. Because I don't ever want people to do things for me or around me without them actually wanting to do it. What do I believe stands between people and complete happiness is perception or perspective. What you think will make you happy is going to determine how happy you are. If you think your happiness is in a bag and then you get the bag and then you still feel empty, there is still that distance. So for me, happiness has to be a journey for you, and happiness has to be progress. For me, happiness is progress. I'm happy when I'm making progress. When I'm making progress with my diet, when I'm making progress with my relationships, when I'm making progress in the gym. As long as I'm making progress, I'm happy. For me, happiness is not in things or people. I don't actually believe that people can make us happy. You know, sometimes people think, oh, if I meet the right person, then I'm gonna be happy. And then they meet the right person. And then they start thinking, oh, maybe if we have a child, then I'm gonna be happy. And then they have 10 children, but they're still not happy because it's their perception, their idea of what happiness is. Personally, I think everybody is enough. But for you to be good enough to work with me is you have to bring your heart to the table. Like mindset, we can change that. Something like skill set, we can acquire that. But when somebody's heart is not in the right place, it's very difficult to work with somebody whose heart is not in the right place. So for me, for you to be enough to work with me, I think your heart has to be in the right place. If I were to fix one problem in the world, the problems the world has today, out of every one of the 7 billion problems the world has, the one problem I would fix is me. Because I am in my world, I live with myself every single day. So if there's anything to work on in anybody's life, out of the 7 billion problems we have in the world, everybody needs to work on this problem. You work on you whilst I work on me. Okay, so if I could have anyone as a dinner guest at my house, I know a lot of Christians out there expect me to say Jesus, but Jesus is in my house all the time, so I won't even put him on the guest list because he is the list. So I'll have Frank Sinatra, Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Donald Trump, I have a lot of questions for him, and Nelson Mandela. So guys, that was a question and answer. I've answered some of the questions that you've sent to me in my inboxes, guys. I hope I did justice to the questions. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each other.